神の怒り沈めたまえ祈りたまえ崇めたまえ孤独な夜愛に触れて愛に濡れて愛に飢えて裂かれた道胸に刻む時を恨む人を妬む乱世の色素体蝕む触れた拳がしがらみつく孤独な夜愛に触れて愛に濡れて愛に飢えて汚れた日々刺激求め過去に怯え闇に凍えちぎれる瞳絡まる意識しゃがれた声がまとわりつくもがけばもがくほど逃げれば逃げるほど嘆きのエンドレスエンドレスエンドレス全てを手にしても願いが叶っても得も知れぬ虚しさが包み込む満たして満たして満たして満たして
It was the end of an era. Humankind, indulgent during peacetime, fell into madness and was eventually struck by a hammer. Nuclear explosions scorched the entire land. Everything was destroyed. Order and human compassion were left in ashes and scattered to the winds. The few survivors were left to face a dark age. However, with the world in chaos, a star fell to the surface. One guided by destiny through the darkness, intent on achieving his rule. People called him, the people called him a savior.
How are we supposed to finish this thing in 3 days?
The King of Fist isn't the most best ruler.
What was that?
We never know when the enemy will attack. You should always train as though this is actual combat. I used the back of my sword this time, but those who don't train hard will be cut.
Yes, ma'am!
Their swords are bent and their helmets have dents. They can't fight properly against any enemy with such shabby weapons and weakened armor. Tell the silversmiths and ironworkers to make something stronger. Now, soldier!
Yes, sir!
Listen up! You won't be allowed to fight as badly as you did before. Perfect formations are part of basic strategy. The fulfillment of the King of Fists' ideal rests on your efforts to be the best you can be.
They're not totally hopeless. I'd say about half of these soldiers are serviceable.
It's our duty to make them all serviceable to the King of Fist and his cause.
I'm well aware. What of the King's office?
A disappointment. The foreman has requested an extension.
I wonder if Rao will allow it.
1 week longer.
Yes! The construction will take that long, but we're trying. We're working as hard as we possibly can, but we aren't accustomed to the work and we're short of men and materials. But the men are trying hard, sir! It's rather difficult for me to supervise everything myself, my king. I mean, I have such a lack of experience, I really shouldn't be foreman. I'm only kidding with you! Is there anything you could possibly offer words of encouragement to the workers on the site? Your voice would boost everybody's morale! Oh, very good, sir! The men will be so happy! Hey, everybody, gather around! The King of Fist has come to offer encouragement! King of Fist, could you please give them a truly inspiring speech?
There you have it. 3 days. Heavens do not move their deadlines.
I didn't expect them to actually complete it in 3 days. So the most effective way of making people work hard is terror. We will now begin raising an army. You will conquer all, every neighboring kingdom, so prepare yourselves!
We shall make the little rats yield before us!
Rao, you're a fascinating man.
The King of Fist rises, and news of the king's ascendance left the petty neighboring kings trembling. Some bravely resisted, but they were crushed by the impassive advance of the King of Fist's army. Most kings swore their allegiance to the flag of the King of Fist without even fighting.
So this place has also fallen. Nobody remains to resist Rao in the vicinity. Well then, now it begins. What will you do? What's your move, Rao?
We go west.
Go west.
We will take the Kingdom of Ra, ruled by Gaian, the Wise King. While small, the Kingdom of Ra is a strategic location for transportation. Whoever controls the kingdom controls the trade.
Moving west, huh? Seems the King of Fist's strategist is sharp, but the Kingdom of Ra is only but... The bones tell of ill fortune. Could this mean Rao's first defeat is near?
The King of Fist's invasionary force was annihilated?
What do you mean, annihilated?
I'm terribly sorry.
Give us the details.
Yes, our invasionary force advanced into the Kingdom of Ra. We went into the land exactly as the plan dictated, sir. Gaian's soldiers were weak, and we easily made our way through the castle.
Retreat!
After them! It won't do to have our path of retreat blocked after taking the castle! Better to be safe than sorry!
What's happening?
Wait a minute, where did they all go?
A stampede of over 1,000 horses?
Was Gaian controlling these animals?
No, ma'am, I doubt it. Every one of those horses seemed to be wild and untamed, my lady. They were not royal horses, but had the ferocious look of wild beasts. The invasionary force was instantly wiped out by the fierce horses, who viewed us as invaders in their territory. We didn't stand a chance.
So you're saying that the invasionary force was defeated by a herd of wild mad horses and not by Gaian's army?
We are very ashamed.
Though you were defeated, we sent our elite to the Kingdom of Ra. To think they were repelled? No, it's impossible. Even if they have numbers, they're merely a herd of wild animals. There had to be someone in command. There had to be.
About that.
Is there someone?
We asked an injured Gaian soldier. The valley is an evil place they fear to approach, known as the Valley of the Black King.
The Valley of the Black King.
The 1,000 horses are led by a beast above beasts. A bronco known as the Obsidian Devil. The Black King.
Very well. You will show me the way.
The King of Fist will go to this mysterious valley of the Black King himself.
What do you mean the King of Fist will go himself?
No, sire, it's too dangerous.
It is simple diplomacy for kings to be visited by other kings.
Go ahead, come to me if you want, King of Fist. Didn't you all see how pathetic and weak the mighty king's army appeared?
Sir!
It's painfully obvious that my little scheme was a huge success. I have been betrayed by the wild and unruly horses in that valley for far too long indeed. If we consider the King of Fist's army to be nothing more than devils, then we can assume the beasts are devils as well. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, and a devil for a devil. Yes?
As expected from Guyon the Wise King, we are unable to keep up with such a fast and brilliant mind.
As long as that fast and brilliant brain is intact, I won't allow the King of Fist to step foot in the Kingdom of Ra. I'll lead his puny little enemy forces into the Valley of Devils, and then I'll annihilate them!
If I may, King of Fist, this is the Valley of the Black King. Did you hear me, King? This is the Valley of the Black King. I guess I'd better be on my way.
The King of Fist's army has no room for cowards. I have little doubt the weakling abandoned his comrades, begging for help to save his own cowardly skin. Let's go.
King of Fist.
Soga, only the three of us are here. Feel free to call me Rao.
I can see why they were helpless when attacked by over 1,000 horses here.
If so, then why have we come with only the three of us?
You both surprise me. You doubt my divine fist of the North Star.
We would never.
By the way, Rao, do you have any idea where the Dark King and his horses may be?
None at all. But we will surely meet them if the heavens will it. We will not sway from our path. There he is.
What now, Rao? What do we do now?
Keep quiet, Soga. This is a battle between men. The only thing we can do is watch in silence.
Why doesn't he move? A horse's speed is its greatest weapon. Why doesn't he use it?
Look there! He was fighting while protecting that foal. Rao, don't just stand there! Help him! Do something!
How dare you to interfere in a conversation between kings?
He killed it!
Is it you? Aren't you supposed to be the king of 1,000 horses? I dealt with your burden for you. Now you are free to fight me. This is how it should be. If you had continued fighting, you would eventually run out of energy and die with the fall. But kings cannot die, can they? If a king were to die for compassion, 1,000 soldiers would also die. If a king were to die from a single kick, his rule would end. You and I will not die here. You and I are fated to die another day.
But that doesn't mean that you can just...
Reyna, Rao's innocent. The foal was already fatally wounded in the battle with the 2 wild tigers. There was nothing the Black King could do for the foal anymore. Rao aimed for an acupoint. The foal died peacefully and painlessly.
I'm sorry, Rao. The Black King has lost his desire to fight.
I know you, Black King. You and I are alike. Will you allow me the honor of giving me your back? If only until the day I attain my rule. Very good.
What's that?
What is that sound?
Will you allow your comrades to join the King of Fists' army? Very well. And from now on, you are all soldiers in my army.
Join me as we fight through these troubled times!
Okay, Master, open wide now. Does it taste good?
Oh, yes, it's very good.
Wise King!
What is it? Why in the world are you making such a ruckus?
It's the King of Fist! The King of Fist is personally leading his army against us right now!
Oh, don't worry, just stroll them into the Valley of the Black King again. The devil will finish them off.
The Black King is also with him!
What? Why didn't you say so in the first place?
The Black King is serving the King of Fist!
Don't be ridiculous! The 2 devils joining forces like this would be nothing short of unimaginable!
Sire, what should we do, Sire?
There's nothing for us to do! The King of Fists has somehow persuaded the Black King to join his cause! We don't have the slightest chance of winning against 2 forces such as these! We need to surrender now! My goodness! goodness, what a surprise! If it isn't the mighty King of Fist! I hope you have a lovely day touring my lands!
So here you are. You used quite a clever scheme, but not clever enough. Cheap tricks will not work against my fists.
I'm sorry! It was merely the foolishness of a lesser being! I beg of you, please grant forgiveness!
Very well then. It is because of your foolishness I was able to gain a rare friend in the Black King, so you're forgiven. Because of this bond, I will now pardon you of all offenses, and allow you to become a general in the King of Fists army.
I'm so very grateful! I swear to do everything in my power to serve you loyally! I will never disobey you, great king! Yes, you are the great and mighty king!
Enough flattery. You should be thanking the Black King.
What?
All honor the King of Fists! All honor the King of Fists! All honor the King of Fists!
All right, Black King. This will be your first battle. I shall let you decide our destination. North, is it? Very well, then.
All right, we follow the King of Fist!
The Black King yielded his back. So Rao was such an impressive man? How very interesting. Time has come for me to see his power for myself.
A beautiful and enigmatic woman who laughs boldly. Only a god could have known that her presence would leave Soga trembling in fear.
Kokoro kara tsutae tai anata he no kono omoi wo kawa ni ukanda hitotsu no kage wa naze ka setsu naku nagasareそうで二人を結んで
No castle can stand against me.